lying to me.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy MIKEBEATZZZ here, and I hope everyone is doing well today. So I put a poll up on my Instagram story and I asked what do y'all wanna see next on my channel, and I put there like load / trap tutorials, melodic tutorials, mixing tutorials. Most of y'all voted for the glow / trap tutorials, and I've been seeing that y'all fuck with these tutorials, so I'ma keep doing this. So today I got this Chief Keef trap beat. I just call it trap, you know, it's trap. But yeah, I ain't got not much else. Follow me on IG at MIKEBEATZZZ_. Y'all can see if I ask y'all something in my story or something like that. But yeah, let's just get straight to it. Yeah, so first of all, we are at 155 BPM. And you know, I haven't been using Electro X that much, so I pulled up Electro X. I went to Ave McCree, Electro X Bank, and I found this fourth kind synth. Yeah, this like weird kind of. So this is the pattern, little like dots going on right there. No chords or non long notes, just like dot notes, you know. Not much to say about this pattern. All the velocities are just like normal, as you can see. And yeah, I'm gonna just play this shit. And yeah, that's the pattern. Yeah, I just put it on a mixer, and there I have Fruity Pattern EQ2. I just cut out the lows and Fruity Reverb 2, you know, just basic stuff. Yeah, so that's the first sound, not much with that. And then the second sound, man, is again, it's too simple. Electro X, like 3 notes. I just basically made this first 1 bar and I just copied it over, real simple. And that's from Electro X, and that's Art Maniac, and the pattern goes like this. That's kind of a bassy sound, you know. If I take the EQ off, so if I hold it that long, it's like, you know, it's an ARP. And yeah, I just put it this pattern EQ2. Then I put Fruity Delay 3, very good stock delay, you know what I'm saying. I be using this all the time. And yeah, that's the second sound. Moving on to the third. Now these are the first like chords. Trapping hard, electro bank, book of sounds. Nothing on the velocities, nothing crazy. And yeah, I always mess with the like volume on here too. Like that's what I do. Just before I put it all on mixer, I level them a little bit from here. That's that. Then I just like, you know, put it to the mixer again, and here I have a little bit more than just EQ and reverb. Now watch. So you know, put this EQ right here, you know, it's simple, cuts out very low. Then I put reverb right here, might be the same reverb as the first one. Almost always I just do this, so I go to here, save preset as, and then I drag it to the next. I'd say that's the same reverb as the first Electro X. Now with the gross beat, I don't have nothing special here. I have this volume 1-2 beat gate, and it does this volume automation, so if I accelerate it, it sounds like this. Yeah, so that's how it was. And if something in my beat is boring, I just throw on a gross beat there. It always makes it interesting, and even if it's like a simple 1-2 beat gate volume automation, it's still like, it's cool. With these 3 sounds right now, this is what I had at this point in the beat. Yeah, that's fire. I really hear like Karma 2s on this. That was the third Electro X. Now we are moving on to the like next plugin. So after that, from the Electro X, I went to Contact. You know what we got? The Roland Phantom X Contact Bank. Here I have Pizzicato, Pizz Hall. That, you know, that's straight fire, you know. So let's just go there. That's literally the same pattern as the first one. So I just copied the first Electro X pattern and I moved it to the Contact. you know, fire. And it's just so simple, the same dotted pattern, no long notes, the simple way to make like hard glow beats. Right here I have for the parametric EQ2, I have this little dip right here at this 14%. Then I boosted the highs right here, because always boosting the highs makes the sound better. Without this EQ, the pizzicato would sound like this. Yeah, so it's kind of, you know, muddy and it's all just no. And now again for the parametric EQ2, the same EQ as like I have before, speeds up the process. And now the second contact, now this is probably a brass if I remember correct, the classic FS brass. I have two versions of this pattern, the first one with the first like low octave, and then the second pattern with like 2 octaves stacked on top of each other. Those are the both patterns, those are on the same mixer. I cut out the lows right here with the first EQ, the second EQ I just cleaned it up just a bit, this little dip, and boosted the highs. That's just it. And then the same reverb as before, except I have a little bit messed with the low cuts and high cuts. Then I have this ST2 church bell from MIKEBEATZZ's Super Trap kit. I went a little bit random with the pattern. I started off with this like 3 D sharp 5 notes, these dotted notes that go down in velocity, and then it goes down to like a normal bell pattern. I could have done more, but you know, that's just cool. Yeah, so that was the bell, nothing on the mixer. Then I have the synth lead, the synth power from Cash Gang Rots Click Guard kit. Now this is the source. I went to here, just open up the sound, then go to this like wrench tool and go to here, the polyphony thing, you know. So those 2 buttons are like checked off, but you know, press them on like that, and then mess with the slide knob. I have it at 0.06. So basically what it does, it creates this like, you know, sliding effect. And that's that lead pattern, and that was the last melodic bit of the whole melody. As you can see, I did a little bit of the high boosting, but other than that, there's not even a reverb on there. So now that we have programmed out the melody, I'm gonna just play a bit of the melody. Let's get it. And yeah man, for the melody preview I just took out the lows. Let's just move on to the drums, let's go. First thing on the drums, I started off the 808. Now this is a Bean 808 from unreleased DTL multi-kit. And for the 808 I have just only one pattern, yeah, here it is. And yeah, that's the, you know, 808 pattern. None much say about that, didn't even boost it or anything, it's just a far 808. Put it to the mixer, even nothing on the mixer, you know. Only thing that I did was I merged it 100%. With the 808s, it's really important, like if you want to make really fast beats, like, you know, of course, like the BPM is very important. You want to make the 808 pattern sound fast, like the notes are almost jumping. Now next up I have the hi-hat, this platform hi-hat from the upcoming kit. You know, basic 2-step hi-hat pattern. That's also on the mixer, not crazy with that. Right there I had 808 and hi-hat. So after that I moved on to the snare. Now the snare, this is the snare high-end from the multi-kit. All these snares unique, modified. So this snare, and it plays this kind of a busier pattern. I have this basic notes right there, but then I add this one in between those. Put that to the mixer, nothing on the mixer, you know. Then the last sound from the kit is this open hat summon. This little like triangle open hat crash combination. Yeah, just like that, throw it in the mix, you know, that's so crazy. Now, these last two sounds, these are just from other kits. This Money Crash glow sound. And that plays like on the downbeat. Usually with crashes I have a little bit like shorter patterns and like patterns that have not much going on. And then the last open hat I have this G-Felds short open hat. Yeah, and that's just an open hat to like fill out the empty spots in a beat. But yeah, those are all the drums. Just like that, fire. That's it. Lastly, I'ma talk about the arrangement and these automations right here. First thing is this simple volume automation going down. This beat was one of the ones where I just ended the beat to a straight brick wall, you know, so I just ended it right here and the bell plays one more time. Yeah, so the bell plays right there. So that's the volume automation, but then I have the brass EQ automation. This EQ, this low cut, this is automated, so right click here and create automation clip, and then it creates this like 8-bar long audio clip. You can make it how long you want. I made 2 parts of the audio clip, so I made these parts right here and I cut it like that. But yeah man, that's the whole beat. Really simple, really fire. Trap beats for beginners. I got a whole lot of stuff coming. We are dropping tutorials on the DTL channel. New kits coming real soon. I got my personal kits coming. Loop kits, one-shot kits, phrase kits, all that kind of stuff. Stay tuned for that. Go follow me on IG at MIKEBEATZZZ. Trying to get to 1,000 followers at the end of this year. Always remember to pray. God is great. See y'all next time. Peace.